morning, guys, and welcome to a rainy day in country number 55. That is right, we made it to 55. Although some of you people are going to tell me this isn't a country, so we'll get into that at another time. We are in Taipei, Taiwan. It's looking like we're going to have a wet couple of days that we're here. So we arrived last night and we took the train into the city center, which was about $5 each, so 10 bucks for both of us to get here by train. And it would have been 20 to 25 if we took a taxi, but it wasn't a bad train ride. It was pretty easy to figure out and pretty quick to do. So we went with the train and now we're going by foot. I think we're gonna hop on the train though because it's starting to rain a little bit again. So our first stop today is gonna be a temple, but we're gonna take the subway over. So we're looking for our train right now. Very, very big underground like city here. I've seen malls and shopping areas down here. It kind of reminds me of Japan a little bit. Not half as clean though, I've noticed that, but not dirty. It's a nice, you know, it's just not, I shouldn't say clean, maybe modern is the right word. It's not as modern as the Japanese ones. All right, so this is our first stop, the Dalongdong Baoan Temple. See, they have a bunch of offerings laid out around here. I like the architecture, the design of it. It's pretty cool. You can smell incense everywhere. They're burning them on like every station here. There you go, someone's doing it again over there. Okay guys, so I just stopped a local who spoke very good English actually, and he explained to me that this is a Taoist temple, and the way I could tell that now is that if they have incense in their hands, it's a Taoist temple, and if they have prayer hands, it's a Buddhist temple. So he told me a little bit of history about it, which was pretty cool. He said it's the major religion here in Taiwan, and he told me to come around back here and find a way up to the 4th floor, because that is the spot in this temple you don't want to miss, he said. So we're going to try to find our way up there. Alright, this is the 4th floor. Let's check it out. Look at the view from up here. Let's start with the view, then I'll show you guys around. Yo, it looks like a school or something next door. This is the whole temple complex right here. So we started way up in the front there. And now we are back here on the 4th floor of the back building for the view. And he said this is the most intricate. Each level has a different temple in it, so he said this was the nicest of them. Alright, so we're going to head on to the next spot soon. I think we're going to head downstairs, but I just wanted to mention that this was free, this stop. There was no charge to get in. There was not even anybody sitting up there. We just walked right in. And luckily, like I said, we found this gentleman behind me here, and he was willing to give us a little English lesson here, which was nice. One problem we have been finding a lot here is everything is in Chinese, and obviously we can't read Chinese, so we're not having much luck. Even with menus and stuff in restaurants, it's very hard. We were ordering by pictures last night, so not a bad thing. I mean, we're in a foreign country, we gotta expect that. But as far as the countries that we've been to recently, this is probably the least English-friendly one. But we're getting by. What did we have for dinner last night? Noodles, Szechuan noodles, and some hot chicken noodles, which were both pretty good dishes. And it was really cheap, less than $4 we spent on dinner last night. So we just wandered into this little park here and realized it's a Confucius temple. So we are going to come on in and check it out. So this temple was built in the 1800s, and then after the Japanese War it was torn down in the late 1800s, and then, or 1907 I believe, and in 1925 it was rebuilt. Alright guys, this is our next stop at the Lungshan Temple. This was built in 1738 by Chinese people. Look at that. Oh wow. Well, this one's a bit more crowded than the others. Whew. Yeah, it's getting pretty chilly out here. This will definitely be our last stop for the afternoon, and then we'll probably head back and warm up in our room. So what you do is you take these things and they roll them like dice on the ground over here in front of the temples, and depending on which way they land, up is yes and down is no. So you ask the gods a question and they tell you yes or no, and if it's not clear which one you got, your answer, you keep rolling, and you can change your question and ask again, kind of thing. And that is how they pray here. Pretty interesting. This is how you pick lunch, guys. You come to a restaurant that's totally packed with no empty seats and a line outside to get in, and people actually standing in line in the ring, so you know the food's gonna be good in there.
Down some little back alley number one.
Yeah, look at this little back alley we're down here. So this should be pretty good. Alright, so this place serves 6 different dishes. They're all beef soups and a little bit of pork I saw. So beef or pork soup. And look at the size of this kitchen here.
Keep getting whiffs of theirs across the table.
On a nice cold rainy day like today, this soup is gonna hit perfectly, I think. Alright, let's try it plain first and see how it is.
Vinegar.
Vinegar, okay.
Taste the broth first.
That beef is like roast beef.
Oh wow.
So tender, yeah. Delicious. Temperature hot.
Very, very hot, but delicious.
Everything okay?
Oh, it's delicious. Very good.
Okay. See you next time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Shot.
All right, here's another pro tip for you guys. Just because a restaurant's in the middle of nowhere, hidden like this and packed with a line out front, that's one good reason to come to that restaurant. Another good tip is if a restaurant only serves one thing, beef soup like this one, you know they're gonna do that one thing right, so you can't go wrong there. And that's pretty much what this was. It was just all beef soup. There was like 2 different types and a pepper style, you know, but it's just beef soup basically. Delicious with noodles, yeah. Delicious. So that's it, guys. We'll see you guys tonight. I think we're gonna go in now and warm up because it is just damp and miserable out here. And we will see you for more food tonight. All right. It is nighttime now, and you got 2 cold little puppies here. But we're gonna tough it out for you guys. Check out this night market right here. Look for some goodies. This is called the this is gonna be a tough one, guys. Sorry if I butcher this. Ningxia? I think that's it. Ningxia Market. Now, we've heard that it's night markets all over Taiwan. It's like a big thing here. And this isn't the biggest, but someone recommended this one to us because it's a very local scene. So we are gonna walk around and see what we can come up with here.
And the smells are not great right now.
No, so far the smells are not fabulous, but we aren't really by the food section yet, so let's see.
Trying to get to the start of it so we can come back through all the food stuff.
This is the most people we've seen around though in any one place. All right, let's walk on through and see what kind of snacks they got here. Oh, this guy's got some rice soup. That looks pretty good. Rice noodle soup. All kinds of organ meats, it looks like. I don't think we're going that deep end right now. Yeah, I think it's all kind of organ meats. Been there, done that, people. Check out our other videos like Marrakesh, where we ate all kinds of weird stuff in Elephant Eye Market. Actually, you can check back to all our videos. We usually eat some pretty strange stuff. What is all of this?
Chicken. Good.
Chicken?
Chicken.
Chicken good. What part of the chicken?
Good.
What part of the chicken?
Good.
Very good.
The breast.
Very good.
Yeah.
You want to try one?
Small beef.
What part? Yeah. What part of the chicken?
Small beef.
Small.
Small.
来，好吃的。
I mean, just
One wing.
the tari, 600. Oh.
How much? For this? Oh, that's enough. That's good.
It's a small. It's a.
I want smaller. We're not going to eat it all.
Tari, 600. 100.
No, you
Don't
don't
do-
want
don't
that
do.
many.
No, we just try that.
Spicy.
失败是。
Oh, she said the magic word. Spicy.
Chicken.
Yes.
Fried chicken.
来，好吃的。来，小姐。来，好吃的。
Always profit from
来，好
the
吃
spice.
的。谢谢，
Thank you.
谢谢。
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 Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's cut over here out of the traffic and try it. All right, I think she just dove right in on it. She didn't even wait for me. How was it? What was it?
Spicy?
Spicy what? What part of the chicken before I do this?
No idea. No idea whatsoever.
Holy fuck, I've got some spice on it. It definitely has a little fire.
Definitely has a little weird flavor.
Crispy, chewy, good. Overall, the flavor is good. I don't know what I'm eating though, so it might not be good.
Sometimes
But
it's better not to ask.
yeah, sometimes it's just better not to know what you're eating here. But the guy was funny, so I had to buy it. He was fun to talk to.
You want these sticks?
No, I'm good. All right, let's walk on. See what else we find while you munch on those.
Alright.
Oh yeah, this is deep end food here. Stinky tofu, another stinky tofu. This one's making yakitori. What is this? Tapioca smoothies. What is that? Pork and green onion roll. Beef and green onion rolls. They look pretty good. Alright, that was pretty crazy in there. I'm not sure how much more we're gonna eat of this food. It's we've had a few. Yeah, let me get a picture of it when we come back. We've had a few rough days with my stomach, but let's see what we got. Picari sweat in a can.
That's all I wanted to show you. I haven't seen it in a can.
No, see, it looks like a beer.
Crispy, hello, crispy milk? Milk one, just one, yes.
So she takes the ball out of that tray over there, dips it in the oil. And we give her 30 baht, which is $1 maybe? No.
30 Taiwanese.
No, it's not baht, shit, but it's the same conversion. That's why I keep saying that. So yeah, it's about $1. Thank you, Shay.
Okay, ready?
We're ready. Let's go find a spot to eat it out of this crowd here.
Blackberry.
All right, go for it. How hot
I'm
is
sure
it?
this is hot. Yeah, that's so hot right now.
Wait till it cools off.
Huh. It's semi-sweet, not very sweet. This is like sweet from the lactate, you know?
Let's try it.
A little bite. I said little bite. It is very hot still.
Yeah, you could taste the condensed milk on the inside. That's all it is, condensed milk. So you get a little sweetness from that, but not a whole lot. I thought there'd be more sweetness to it. That's pretty bland, actually. And this tempura-like stuff on the outside is just very bland. That's why we should have got the Oreo. No, I'm just kidding.
I've never
It's a
seen
nice
crispy
try.
milk before.
Yeah. All right, that's a good thing.
Alright.
We tried it. Couldn't leave here without trying something new for you guys, you know? And the best part is across from it is you got all these other things you could do. Like over here is one of these Japanese style arcade places where they go in and play these games and win prizes.
Last one.
Nah, go ahead.
Alright.
Let's head up this way. Here's the dumpling man. Oh, they make them like right here. He rolls them and all. Look at this. He's an expert.
Did you want some?
Nah, I'm good. Nah, I've had a million dumplings before. I'd find the cuisine here better than Korean food, but not as good as Japanese food. Oh, she went with the milk one because she knew she didn't want to share it with me.
Oh, you'll drink
Fresh
it.
milk with brown sugar bubbles.
They had jelly milk tea and they had passion fruit green tea.
Thank you, Shashi.
Shay.
This one?
Oh, throwing everything on the floor.
Party foul. Okay.
That's a big straw.
It's got jelly in it. You're gonna be able to suck them out.
All right, let's do it. What is that again? Fresh milk with brown sugar bubbles. All right, how is it? Let me try this thing. Because we could have got watermelon. No.
You're not gonna like the milk.
Okay, let me try this one more time here. All right, this is very. No, it's not. Listen to me. It's watered down milk, 1% milk. It's not even whole milk. I don't taste the fat. And then it's got these
Balls, yeah.
chewy little fucking.
There's a lot of swearing today. I have to do a lot of bleeping.
Bleep, bleep, bleep. That was not my favorite drink in the world, but it wasn't offensive. It was okay. Just not what I would have got. Warm milk is not my thing.
It's got ice in it. It's just like it needs to cool down. That's all.
Yeah. All right.
Game.
Games 2. And the prize for your child is a giant penis. I am not kidding. If you win, you get that. Let me see if I can come around this side. I love it. One thing I tell you guys is I don't care what country you're in, you find a night market, you're gonna have a good time. I think this is like our go-to in every country, is go find another one. Yeah, see? That's what she was just saying. Another one of those arcade places. They always got a lot of people in them too.
The city has come alive so much more.
At night.
Yeah, we came out at 3 o'clock.
Well, we're in a night market.
Even on the walk over here, though, from the hookah bar, it was like so busy, so much more lively.
Definitely a good vibe here, definitely. And like I was just saying, if you're any country you're in, I don't care where you are, if you find a night market, go hit it. You're gonna get the local taste, you're gonna get to mingle with people and talk. It's a lot of fun, so go ahead and do it. But I think that's it for us now. We're gonna do our obligatory stop at a 7-Eleven before we go back to our room, grab our drinks for the night, maybe a little chocolate treat or something. And I think that's it for the night, right? We're good?
Yeah, I think so.
It's been a long day. Took you guys with us, gave us our first impressions of Taiwan. What did you think? It grows on you, right?
It's growing on me.
Yeah.
When I first got here, I didn't like it so much. But now, yeah.
Yeah, that is one thing we have learned ever since our first trip when we went to Malaysia. You got to give a country more than just one chance before you can figure out if you love it or hate it.
And maybe one day we'll give Greece another chance.
Well, Greece we loved, but yeah, Athens we can give another shot. But like, there's some countries I probably wouldn't rush back to unless I had a reason. Like Egypt was just not my favorite country. Nothing wrong, but it just the way the people treated us there was just not fun. And I've heard that from a lot of people, so it's not just me. We were there for a month too, so we did give it a fair taste. What was the other one we didn't like? Oh, Panama. We weren't too thrilled with Panama when we were there. Although once we got out of this area that we were living in, it was much better than we initially felt when we were there. So stick around, give things a try before you run off. You'll love it. But we're done now. We're gonna go in. Please, guys, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, make fun of us. I don't care. Just do whatever you can to help this algorithm find us. We really, really appreciate it. What's up, pup?
That was a whole boba ball.
All right, we good?
I
All right.
swallowed a whole boba ball.
Well, you suck on your balls and we're gonna get going, all right? We're gonna see you guys tomorrow. She's got a lot of bleeping to do. Have fun. Don't go nowhere, because tomorrow we got another night market and we're gonna go climb up a Elephant Hill to catch a view of the biggest building in this country. So join us. tomorrow. Good night.